ain't hit me, man. But goddamn roll tide. Who calling me? Oh man. I'm trying to call me on my line. Roll tide. Y'all see it? Look here, y'all. I almost got took out last night, folks. Man, look here. Y'all, hey, y'all subscribers, y'all gotta chill out now. Y'all gotta chill out. Shouts out to Tiffany Williams. So I'm at the gas station last night, y'all. Y'all peep the scene now. I pull up at the gas station. It's late. We ain't that late. It's around about 10 o'clock. And we try to go into the gas. It's me and another driver. I don't know this guy. We just walking up to the gas station. And they was like, you couldn't, the door was locked on the side. So we think, okay, we'll go around to the front, go in the front door. They was like, no, all the doors are locked. You can't come in. You got to order like at the window and they'll go get your food or whatever. So we was just like, me and the other driver like, man, hell no, we don't want to go through all that. We'll just go to another truck stop, right? So I started walking back to my truck. The other dude walking back to his truck. I walk kind of slow. So the other dude in front of me, he kind of pulling away from me. A car started pulling up on me real fast. And they honking that horn. Beep, 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 beep. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? And then look, I see a big dude on the side. Big dude on the passenger side. I'm looking like, who the fuck is this? And there was a lady on the passenger seat. I couldn't see her though, because her son was in the truck with her. And her son, you know what I'm saying, he ain't no little dude now. So I was like, what the fuck it is? What's going on? And like, I'm in a whole nother state. I don't stay here. I don't know nobody around here. I don't even think I ever been in this city before. So and like, mind y'all, it's late at night. And so I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe this is a bad area. That's why they got the doors locked, you know. And but the lady that was driving, it was her and her son. And she was like hunking me down because she was like, hey, I watch your YouTube videos. I rock with you. I be coming on you. Y'all like, what? She was like, yeah, Tiffany Williams. So shouts out to Tiffany Williams. She ran up on me last night. She ran down on me last night, y'all. And we tripped out for a minute. And she told me to keep doing what I'm doing on my lives, whatever, talking about trucking and whatever. So that was pretty cool, man. I should have took a picture with it. I messed up on that. But I was still kind of shook though. My adrenaline was flowing, boy. She ran up on me. I thought she was trying to run me over. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was about to start doing karate. Y'all know my auntie taught me karate now. I was about to start doing karate on her. But yeah, man, that was kind of weird right there. I'm gonna pick my little thing up. Pick this up right here. Hey, my phone about to die. But yeah, y'all, look, I found me a Planet Fitness last night. I'm finna go in here and work out. Y'all need to start working out, y'all. Y'all dudes over 35. Dudes and ladies, when you get over 35 now, your body slow down. You gotta stay in the gym to keep it flowing right. You gotta keep your blood flowing. If you don't keep your blood flowing, that's gonna mess up your erection. I was watching a video today with Mr. Organic. He was talking about this one lady. She was talking to him, and I think the lady, she kind of like him. She like an Arabic or something like that. And it was funny. She a Latino or something. But she was saying how when women from other races, they go outside their race and talk to black dudes, how their family kind of like disown them or whatever. And she was like, but y'all be leaving us, black men, y'all be. He was like, you got to pick the right one. And Mr. Organic, if y'all know Mr. Organic, he be all over the place. He kind of crazy. He about 6'5", 6'6". And he's done well for himself by the internet and stuff, right? But one thing they be talking about all kind of stuff, but they were talking about like about having sex and stuff, and he was just talking about how he always have a real hard erection, and like some dudes don't have a real hard erection. And I remember them days back in the day when I was like when I played football, boy, hey, that thing will bust through somebody's pants now. Like I had, boy, hey, he was strong, he stand up now. But the older I done got, and a lot of dudes, she asked him a question. She said, and the reason why I'm telling y'all this, because we all truck drivers, we sitting out in this truck. And this happened for men and women, y'all. It ain't just men. Because our body's kind of similar in the inside once we get in the core of everything. But what it was. I know this kind of a little different topic. Y'all don't really get all this it created for me, but y'all gonna get it today. But what he was pretty much saying was he don't know anybody. He don't have a conversation with dudes that starting to have limp dicks. That's not part of his conversation. Like he just know what he got. But for the most part, like me and my homeboy, we talk about all that kind of stuff. When you hit like 35, it's a downshift. Just like when they hit 34, that's when they start hitting geriatric pregnancy. So when you hit right 34, 35, men and women have a downshift in their performance, right? The one thing that men can do to kind of prolong themselves besides taking Viagra, now Viagra, now that kind of stuff will help you, but it hurts you at the same time. I know some doctors that tell you how that stuff works, and it's opening your blood cells. And then sometimes it'll open your blood cells and your blood cells won't close. Not blood cells, it's blood valves in your veins and stuff. And sometimes it'll open them and they won't close back. If they don't close back, your shit broke now, bro. It don't go back. You know what I'm saying? It just broke. So the best thing you can do as a man and as a woman, if y'all want to kind of keep y'all sex life with that vigor and that energy where it's gonna stand up and she gonna get wet, you need to go work out. You need to go run. You need to sweat. You need to do some kind of working out. Keep your heart pumping. You keep your heart pumping strong. Now it's gonna be able to pump, downstairs. That's how you get an erection. You got blood flowing down there. And when we gain weight, we get more blood vessels and shit going to other parts of our body because we got more meat. So if you lose weight, now that heart don't have to pump as far out through the body. It can focus and pump a lot of blood, into your main parts, your love parts or whatever. So if y'all want to keep having great sex, you need to work out with your partner. That's the message of the day. You need to work out with your partner. Y'all need to go for walks. Y'all need to go for little boot camps, whatever. Do little stuff like that together. So y'all both working out. And I've noticed this, especially I noticed this a long time ago when I was playing football. After a game, when I done ran real hard, I done sweated and everything, it's hard for me to ejaculate. So when you go work out real hard, you can last for a long time, boy. You're being there for about 3 hours. 3 hours watching TV. You tell baby you done? Because I ain't finished yet. I can keep going now. You want some more? I got some more. You want some more? So if you work out, y'all, that helps out. And I noticed once I started playing football and once I got into the regular world and just started working, I still had stamina more than some of my friends that didn't play football when they came out of high school. But I started noticing I started like getting my little stomach and all that kind of stuff. And once I started getting that stomach, it wasn't the same. I used to be Superman. Y'all used to stand up beside the bed after I done slaughtered all the, stand up on the side of the bed with my hands on the hip. Like, are we finished? Are we done? You know what I'm saying? What we doing? You want some more? I used to be talking shit. Now, I don't talk as much. I'm a little humble now. I'm just a little humble. I don't talk as much shit now. But it's because I don't work out on the same level anymore. But it's Father Time is undefeated. Y'all remember that. A lot of people gonna have their limits. You got some people that can get it in their 70s, but a lot of people like past like 60 something, they kind of start 65. They just they don't even work no more, folk. It's like that old boat on the side of the house. That boat that's over there that they don't never put it in water. It's just a boat over there. So I know some people like that. They say they still together, but they don't even think about it no more. That ain't. That day coming, y'all. So that's why I be trying to tell these young women, like, look, man, give me all the stuff I can get now. Cause one day I ain't gonna be able to get it. So you might as well give it to me now. You try to hold off next year I might can't do nothing with it. What my man Ron to? What's up, Ron? Hey, dog, I gotta get you on here, Ron. I gotta get you on here. We're gonna have to come up with a day. Let me know what you're gonna be doing tomorrow, man. Tomorrow morning. We can jump on tomorrow morning if you want to. I gotta catch you when you ain't driving though. We can jump on tonight if you want to, run. I was on your page this morning. I be peeping what you be putting down, bro. I pay attention. But yeah, I'm about to go work out right now. See, I try to practice what I preach. About to go work out right now. I can still bench 225. I can still rack that thing a few times. So yeah, I'm trying to stay ready for somebody's daughter. Somebody's daughter mess around to come hang out with me. I'm gonna take her through there now. I'm gonna take her through there. But update on trucking, man. I've been talking to people across the board. I talked to a guy that pulled those containers, and they were like, it's slow. It's slow on the port right now. It ain't, especially like up in Baltimore, they done. You know, they losing like, me and Ron were talking about this the other day. They losing about $10 million a day. So my sister called me, she gave me a number. If anybody interested in working on the ports up there, helping them clean that stuff up, I got a number for y'all. But she called me and asked me, did I want to do it? And I was just like, man, I got a truck. No, I ain't finna just park my truck here and go work up there. Now I gotta get a hotel room and all this stuff. But if anybody interested, y'all want to go work for the for Baltimore, I got a number. I got an 800 number y'all can call and try to see can y'all go do some work. I don't know how it's gonna pay. I don't know any of that. I just know I got a number, and if you want to work, you can see if you qualify for what they need, and y'all can go do it. Hey, I'm at a spot right now, y'all, behind this Planet Fitness. When I pulled up last night, I'm looking at the dude right now. He got like he a little homeless man. He got like it's raining a little bit. He got a tent like over his bag, and he flipping his sweater or his jacket inside out right now. I don't know why he doing that. But I seen the guy last night, man, eating out the trash can. He had like a white little Crown Vic parked by a trash can, and he was in that trash can, y'all. So this is the stuff I'm trying to tell folks. Y'all, folks think I'm playing now. When the last time you seen somebody eating out the trash can? When the last time you seen somebody eating out the trash? Last time I seen somebody eating out the trash can, I was working for this company called McLean. And I was delivering the Pizza Huts and stuff. And I pulled up, you know, we delivered nighttime. I pulled up at night, man, and there was a whole man inside the trash can. I had digging in there because he was like, you know, Pizza had them buffets. So he was in the trash can getting the pizza and stuff out the bag, out the trash bags. So I done seen this shit a few times in my life, see people eating out the trash can, but I think it's gone. Like, I'm looking at this homeless man right now, dog. He's homeless. White dude. And there was a white dude last night. So it ain't just black folks struggling. Everybody's struggling right now. This dude walking around here in the rain, folks. He put he took off. See, I see what he just did. So he took his sweater off, his pullover off, and he put it in his bag because it's raining, so he don't want to get his pullover wet. So he won't be smelling stink. Somebody else calling me, man. Let me see. Hey, I heard that. That's why I got the hat on. I'm not a real Bama fan, man. I got this hat on because Bama beat in the Tar Heel last night. I'm just doing the talk shit, man. Talk shit. I don't really have no team for real. I just float around and just do it to talk shit. And I think that dude for Alabama, man, that one of the best dudes for Alabama, man. He from like North Dakota, South Dakota. He grew like he one of them stories like Dennis Rodman and the Unibrow, Anthony Davis. He one of them guys around about 6'1", something like that, and he grew a whole bunch of inches. And he played like 2 or 3 years out there in South Dakota in college. Then he transferred over here to Alabama. I bought over here Alabama balling. He grew like 7, 8 inches after he was already in college. Yeah, that's him. That's him. What's going on? What's going on? I see you checking in. But yeah, y'all. I'm trying to stay put, man, because I talked to one guy yesterday. He said it's bad over there in logging. They got people on days. You can't work a whole 5 days over there in logging, hauling them chips and all that. Talked to a guy that doing working the ports. He was like, it ain't great. I talked to a guy that's hauling liquids and stuff, and he said with them they have a good week, bad week, good week, bad week. So a lot of people, it ain't flowing like that right now. And a lot of people, I don't know if y'all hear what's going on in the Red Sea. They saying it's a bunch of ships over there, Russia, China, America. It's like after this stuff that happened in Baltimore, it's a lot of people out in the Red Sea. There's I don't know, like it's like a bunch of warships and submarines and shit out there. So they saying they could pop off in the Red Sea. So if we have war, it might be over there in the Red Sea instead of on our land. But I think it's gonna spill over to our land if we have a war. I think it is. So there a lot of people keep talking about war here a lot. It's just and y'all remember, you can manifest stuff. So if everybody thinking about war, we might manifest this war, or it might just be inevitable. Like it's a world war every so long, and we don't went for a long time without having a big time war. So it's about that time, y'all. I seen one guy saying if it pop off, he just want to go out in the first wave. Like he want to go out in the blaze of shooting. He's like he don't want to be in no bunker, trying to survive, eating rats and shit, hiding leaves on you, trying to hide. I don't know what y'all want to do. Y'all want to go out in that first wave, fighting and shooting, get blew up in an atomic bomb, or do y'all want to try to survive and try to rebuild after the war? I'm gonna try to survive, folks. I'm gonna try to survive. I got my land and all that kind of stuff for a reason. I want to be able to try to survive and capitalize off. If I survive and we start to rebuild, it might be like I might be in my late 50s before everything get back right. But if I stay in the game, now you can acquire land and all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of people gonna die. They're gonna have a lot of places for cheap. You can set your family up for the next generation. That's how I think. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. How y'all think? Y'all want to go out with the first wave? Y'all want to die on day one, so you don't have to go through it, or you want to fight and suffer and try to survive and maybe have to kill somebody? I don't even know you supposed to say that on YouTube. Y'all might be driving. A lot of y'all drivers might be driving. Oh yeah, and drivers, if y'all see me, man, I used to take pictures with people a while back. I kind of stopped doing it because I guess I don't know, COVID and all that stuff happened. But if y'all see me, man, y'all holler at me in the streets, man. I'll do a picture and I'll do a video. I should have took a picture with Miss Williams last night. So this video going out to you, Miss Williams. I thought about it this morning. I said, let me jump on here and give her a shout out. Because she ran up on me now. She ran up on me. You gonna try to survive too, dog? I'm gonna try to survive too. And see, that's how I know we different, Ron. That's how I know we different. A lot of people just want to die, folks. One of my favorite scenes in the movie, dog, that movie, Saving Private Ryan, when them two men was in there fighting, and they were fighting with that knife, and he ended up killing that other man, and he was like, don't scream, don't scream. It's gonna be over with soon. Like I live in that kind of lifestyle, like mindset. Like if it go down to it, I'm finna fight, boy. I'm finna try to. But now this one thing I'm gonna say something now. When you get older, even though I can still do stuff that some older folks can't do, I was fishing one day and there was an alligator right there by me. I didn't see the alligator. When I saw the alligator, well, when me and the alligator saw each other at the same time, he hauled ass, I hauled ass. But that big splash he did, it made it seem like he was trying to come get me. So I tried to jump back away from the pond, and my right calf muscle locked up on me, folks. Locked up. Because my body ain't used to that no more. So in my mind, I can do some stuff. but my body getting older now, so I might think I want to fight. Shit, somebody run up on me in a real war, I might fall down like an old white lady in the scary movie. Why you say you must be blocked? I see you on here. I don't really block people. I let people get their stuff off. I got another channel when people be trolling and saying all kind of crazy stuff. I let them ride out unless they get crazy. I mean, one dude, he got crazy. He just was like A, B, C, and just filling up my damn timeline where I can't read nobody's stuff. So we end up blocking him, throwing him out the club. But for the most part, I don't block people. Yeah, no, I ain't block you, folks. Yeah, man. I bumped into a lady yesterday. So I'm trying to help the lady, man. She was asking me about which drink got 0 calories in them or no sugar. She can't drink sugar. So she was a little older than me. And I can tell she had dentures and stuff in her mouth. Like, you know how sometimes people have a bridge in their mouth? I think it's a bridge where you can see that black stuff all in between their teeth. And so I was like, yeah, let me help out. So I'm helping the lady out. And I had an Atlanta Falcons shirt on yesterday, y'all. A red Atlanta Falcons shirt on. And she started talking to me about the different drinks and stuff. The lady couldn't read and everything. I'm like, why the hell she like want me to assist her when she know how to read? Like, I thought she needs some help for real. But she started talking about my shirt and she was like, oh, you a Republican because I got on red. Like, hell no, man. I'm just like, I didn't say yes or no. I didn't deny it or nothing. I just like, And I'm like, you can't see this Atlanta Falcons shirt? But she was all on the Donald Trump, Joe Biden stuff, like heavy on that. And she was saying how Biden should be the president if Donald Trump don't. If you think about voting for Donald Trump, don't do it. Don't do it. And I was on the stance where both of them too old, man. Both of them old. Why we can't get somebody that's better? Like, we can get 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL. Everybody can't be an NFL quarterback. You got to have a lot of fucking talent to be an NFL quarterback. And we can find 32 starters and 32 backups and a third string to do that. But we can, with only 2 people we can get to be president is Joe Biden, that can barely walk across the stage, and Donald Trump. How? How, y'all? We don't got nobody. All these politicians, we don't got nobody better than them two. See, when I look at this kind of stuff, I say, okay, we just really that dumb as a people? We really that dumb? Or the world fake, man? I'm starting to become one of. I just think this like we in a video game or something, man. This shit fake as hell. Like, nobody else ain't better than. And I remember I was talking to a lady about this, and she was like, "Well, they got to have the money behind them. If they don't have the money to get the voters and da. I'm like, why the fuck they got to have the money and the voters? Why we just can't see as people and say, okay, this dude been the governor of whatever state. This state crime went down. They funding went up. They more progressive over there. Everything over here is better. Since he took over as governor of this state, their state has gotten better. Why we can't just get that person and say, okay, well, all the ones we had, the states that got better, these are the new candidates for the next to be the next president. Because it's like if we pick the people that got the most money behind them, the most money behind you mean you got these big companies that's paying you to do whatever they want you to do. And if that's what it is, it's gonna be a lot of crooked stuff going on. So that's the only thing I was saying. It's like, it's not like I hate Joe Biden or I support Donald Trump, or I hate Donald Trump or support Joe Biden. I'm just like, why we can't get somebody new in here, man? Yeah, man, it's the Matrix, folks. It's the Matrix. If you watch that video with Joe Rogan and Cat Williams, if you know what they talking about, you out of the Matrix. If you don't know if you have no clue what they talking about, you inside the Matrix. Yeah, man. All this stuff y'all see, most stuff coming out with P Diddy, Al B. Sure talking about he was in a coma. P Diddy tried to kill him. I had heard about that already, and now they trying to put LeBron James in it. Now y'all, they saying LeBron James, because you know one of my co-hosts on my other channel, DJ Promo, he was talking about he hate LeBron. He a Michael Jordan fan, so he was just like, yeah, LeBron, you know he's a part of what Diddy too. And now it's an ex-cop coming out saying something about LeBron and Diddy and all that kind of stuff. So, and look, y'all. So look, I'm doing this. I'm sitting up on my bed, right? And I don't got no support. I only been on live like 20 something minutes. I just leaned on my little shelf over here, so if I can have some support, dog. That's when you're getting old now. I remember my old man told me. He said he used to run cows and stuff back in the day. He said now he can barely walk across the field without stopping and taking a break, just walking. So you better enjoy it while you got it, folks. Enjoy it while you got it. We gonna slow down one day. I want to go fishing, man. I stay right on the lake, man. I stay a mile away from the lake. I ain't go fishing all last year. Not one time. Working my ass off, y'all. Trying to work. And that's the thing about dating right now. It's like a lot of women. See, back in the day when I made plenty of money, I ain't give a damn what a woman did. I ain't care if she made money or not. Like, I like, man, shit, you with me, don't worry about it. But I lost a lot of money doing it. I lost a lot of money paying for other people's shit, make it. So when times are getting tough like right now, it's just like, shit, I wish I had that damn money back now. I wish I had this money back now, right? Nah, I ain't no drive. Yeah, I'm driving. My bad. I'm driving. Yeah. I used to do flatbed. I did flatbed for like 6 months. I conquered that motherfucking flatbed shit. Throwing them chains on that motherfucker, scrapping it down. I did all that. And one day I was riding, and them damn pipes started sliding. They were about to fall over. I had to pull into another place. And it's a shipyard, a wood yard that I know about. And I went in there and I said, hey man, my damn load about to fall. Can you help me? And they were like, normally we wouldn't do this, but since you a cool ass motherfucker, we gonna help you. And so they got me right. I tightened it back down because you know most companies won't do that because insurance or something fall. They can get sued for trying to help you. That's the world we in now. Somebody can try to help you, and if you die or you get fucked up, they can sue you. But they helped me out, man. A little small town, they helped me out. So that was scary. And like 2 other people had lost their loads. 2 or 3 other people lost their loads. So then I knew the game was rigged. I said, man, y'all trying to set us up for failure. Y'all trying to maximize these loads and y'all putting these drivers in harm's way. So that was my first red flag. And I had to scrap some stuff up one time. It was raining. I was out there, had to tarp something, and it started raining. No. I was doing something. I ain't have the tarp. I was just strapping some stuff down, and it started raining. And you know we got a clock, so you don't got with so much time you can waste. You can't just sit in your truck. So I had to get in the rain and scrap that stuff down, man. I remember my gloves was all wet, water and shit was running out my gloves, and I said, man, damn. And then so that was my second red flag. Then I picked a load up out of Texas. And they had to build me like a little contraption of wood. Like they had the lumber and shit. They had to build me. So they'll put some lumber down and they'll put some pipes on top of it. Put some more lumber down, put some more pipes on top of it. And they did like 3 layers of that shit. 3 or 5 layers. I can't remember. But I remember, and like on the end of the lumber, they had these they would nail down some little points on the end. The points on the end was to keep the pipes from flying off the side, right? And the points on the end would kind of line up with the next one. So it would kind of like create a little cage. And I was just like, I'm looking at this shit like, damn, this shit can end bad. If something happened, if I had to slam on brakes or something, like this shit can get bad. And I remember driving and I was going around a curve and I could see one of them pipes slide. And they'll hit the end and they'll slide back. And they would just move around. I said, hell no, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna get up out of here. I see why this insurance so high on this flatbed stuff. I can fuck around and die trying to make some money. Nope, I'm out of here. Out of here. Man, look here, man. Hey, that flatbed. I'm gonna tell you this about that flatbed now. You gonna be in Mobile, Alabama a lot. You gonna be in Pittsburgh a lot. If you hauling that steel, them big rolls. And it's I mean you make more money, but another reason, my hand, I started getting arthritis in my hand. I started getting a lot of arthritis in my hand from tightening all that stuff down. I would tighten my shit down real tight. And I was breaking some of my scraps because I was tightening it down so tight. Because I'm trying to be better safe than sorry, right? I don't want nothing to fuck up and fall off on me. So I'm trying to tighten it down real good. But when I'm tightening it down real good, I see my scraps starting to break. So I'm like, I gotta buy some more scraps. You gotta buy some more of this. You gotta buy some more of this. Like I'm buying stuff. So like I gotta keep buying this stuff. Some stuff you don't gotta keep buying, but sometimes you'll pop a chain and shit. So you gotta keep buying that stuff. And I'm just like binders, stuff for the it's like some stuff that go on the edge of that what it is, the roof and stuff, some shingles. You gotta have these little plastic binders that go on the end of it. Because if you tighten it down too tight, it'll start cutting into the shingles. So you gotta have them plastic binders. You gotta buy all that shit, man. All that shit costs like $27 for a real big one. You get the little small ones for like $12, but you don't want them small, you want the big one. Because the big one cover up the whole piece. And it was just a lot of money you were spending, man. I think I spent like $5,000 in equipment for my flatbed. I still got all that shit right now at my house. Another dude tried to give me, he tried to sell me his stuff, and he quit too. And like all of us played football, so we were like athletic dudes and shit. Oh, I'm gonna tell you my first load doing that flatbed shit. First load scared the hell out of me. I had to go to a place and go pick up some wood. They had the wood staked up real high. And I remember the man came out there with a forklift. He said, "Hey, you want me to put your tarps on top?" When he asked me that question, I said, yeah. Because if you ask me this, it's a reason why you asking me this, right? Man, they told me, so the dude, I put my damn tarps on the forklift. He took that shit all the way up and bent the forklift like this and dropped it on top of the wood, right? And they said, you go around here, go up on top of the hill, and it's a light up there and a harness. You put that harness on, climb on top of your load, and you tarp it down. I'm like, what the fuck? This is my first load, dog. When you got to put a harness on to secure your load, that means a lot of people got fucked up real bad. And see, this is the kind of stuff you don't even think about. Like my homeboy, he was tarping his truck one time. And when he was tarping it, the wind got up under his tarp. Now the wind picked him up. It said his feet was off the ground, folks. Now just think about this right now. Think about this now. You on top of your trailer. Think about it. You already, if you were just on the back of your trailer, you wouldn't want to jump off that trailer. You would kind of think about it. A young cat might jump off, but an older cat, we gonna climb down, right? So now you got a load on top of that trailer, so you up even higher. So now you up probably like 8 to 10 feet off the ground, right? That's like a basketball rim, like you on top of a basketball rim. And he was up there trying to tarp his stuff, and that wind got up under his tarp, and he started lifting off the ground. He started floating up in the air. He let go of his damn tarp, and he fell back down on the freight, and the tarp flew off over there in the field, and he had to go get his tarp. No, bro. I remember I went to this place. I think I was in Illinois. I was in Illinois or Alabama. I can't think. But I was looking for a place. I was kind of turning around. My navigation couldn't take me where I was trying to go. And I seen the one man, he would walk. He would bent over like walking. He couldn't stand up straight. He would bent over walking. I said, "Hey, man, I'm trying to find such. And he was a driver, though. I could tell he was a driver. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew he was a driver. Maybe he was in the truck or something. I don't know. But he said, "Oh, it's right up there. You got to go to Hunter's Road, and you're gonna make a right, then you're gonna make a quick left. You're gonna see a big opening. That's where you're trying to go." And he said, "Yeah, I just go up there. I messed up my back. Tarping him." He said, I messed up my back tarping them loads up there. You know, I take pride. You know, I'm a football player and shit. I'm strong and shit. I was like, man, I'm throwing these tarps around like, you know, fucking, you can't beat me. Big Daddy Kane, baby. Let's go. I'm trying to hype myself up. I'm looking at that man, can't even walk straight no more. I'm like, shit. Is it worth it? If he can't walk straight, you know he ain't putting it down in the bedroom, folks. Hold on, wait a minute. I got a $2,000 check and I can't even goddamn. No. That ain't what we trying to do, man. That ain't what we trying to do. We ain't trying to do that. No. So I told myself that day when I seen that man walking like that, I said, I gotta find me something else. When I seen them low, them I think there was some big things, a pipe, sliding like how they were sliding. I picked up out of Houston, going to Orlando or Lake City, Florida, something like that. Well, in that area down in there. I seen them pipes moving like that, man. I said, man, boy, this shit can get bad, folks. And you gonna be the blame. You gonna be the blame. I said, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this. When I just had them cores on your truck, now they load them two ways. One way I remember they call that bitch suicide. Suicide mean when they load it on your trailer, if you don't tighten that shit down right and lock it in right, and you slam on brakes, that mother can take off rolling straight towards your truck. That's why they call it suicide, because you just committed suicide. Them things weigh like shit. Them things weigh like 20,000 pounds. Sometimes people have just one on there. One on them be like 32,000 pounds. When you put that, look, you standing on the back of your trailer, y'all. You standing on the back of your flatbed trailer, and then you see the machine coming down with the core. That'd be heavy, folk. I'm talking about that be heavy. If that be fall on you, you done. Your leg gonna have to get cut off, whatever. You might die. Like, that's how heavy it is. And when they put it down on your trailer, you know you got the airbags and stuff in your trailer. You feel all the air just go out your trailer, like that shit bottom out, like boom. And you feel that motherfucker shake and shit, like, ooh, there's a big motherfucker right here, boy. And when you scrapping everything down, you just like, okay, I did it right. You pulling the chains, you like, yeah, that shit right. But you still thinking, man, it's 32,000 pounds. This motherfucker come loose. If it come loose, even if it don't hit you, if it come loose and roll off your truck and roll down the road and roll over a car or something, or roll off your truck and fall on the car right next to you, they dead, folks. That shit gonna be on your record for the rest of your life. You can't take it back. So it's some good money in flatbed. You don't have to do a lot of waiting in flatbed. But sometimes you have some old funky balls now, because you've been out there working on that truck, trying to scrap all that stuff down. Now you got to try to rush to stay, because it's a lot of that stuff rush. They want to get it there now. They ain't like van and they ain't like reefer when you got appointments and all that. Fast you get it there, fast you get it. Only time you really have an appointment with flatbed if you got a crane that's gonna be out there waiting on you. And if you miss that crane appointment, they gonna text your ass. Because them cranes cost. They cost. But it's some good money in it now. But when they paying like that, there's a reason why they paying like that, because that shit dangerous. Dangerous. And you know, I mean, you got like some people that go fishing in the Nile River. Alligators and hippopotamus and shit. And they go out there and they fish and they come back home every day. And you got some people that go out there that don't come back. Same thing with flatbed. You got some folks that go out there, they do it, they handle that shit. If you good with your hands, you one of them kind of people that can fix stuff. That's good for you. Flatbed is good for you. It keep your mind going. But if you one of these kind of cats that you don't really like fixing stuff, you don't really like doing a lot of stuff like that, that ain't what you want to do, man. That ain't. Because sometimes you got to figure stuff out. You got to rig it up a certain kind of way. And it's just a spur of the moment. You got to figure it out. When you out there by yourself on a Saturday trying to figure that shit out, you can't call nobody. Man, you got that shit all on you. If it go wrong, it's all on you. Just remember, you gonna be sitting in that damn jail cell talking about something. I knew I should have put another chain on there. Dang. Cause with this clock, that's the other thing about it. When that 14-hour clock be rolling down. Cause sometimes you have to wait when you get to a place to get loaded. You have to wait for the other trucks that was there before you, and so your clock running down. So it's that little pressure, man. It's a little pressure to try to hurry up and get it done. You know how when you hurrying up, sometimes you don't do stuff all the way right. But this ain't a field where you can not do something right and it be okay. So that's one thing y'all gotta understand about that flatbed, man. I ain't trying to discourage nobody. I'm just letting you know what it is. It's like dry. I'm gonna say it right here. Dry van is like slap boxing. Flatbed is like real boxing. You finna get these hands, boy. You finna get these hands now. So, and sometimes you gotta have the wipes in your truck, man. Cause sometimes you'll get the way you won't make it the way you're trying to go cause your time and trying to scrap stuff up. You just gotta go somewhere and park. And you funky, man. You dusty. You've been outside in a dirt field somewhere, loading that stuff up, and your hand, you be gritty and shit. My face used to be gritty. Sand blowing and stuff. So you have to have them wipes, man. But yeah, y'all. I've been on here for 40 minutes, man. I was just gonna give Tiffany a shout out, Miss Williams. And I'll see y'all in this go around. I'm finna go work out, man, so I can be strong in the weight room and strong in the bedroom. Yes, sir.